Well, of course, there's the Notre Dame stories that on the one vein, which there's a whole bunch of them that were fun, but there was none more inspirational than the first soldier I saw. We walked into the medical hospital in Germany when we flew in from Scott Air Force Base in St. Louis. And the first place, we go into this medical hospital, and the first guy we see had just gotten blown up by a roadside bomb the day before. He had his leg amputated right above his right knee. His face was all banged up. We walk in there, you would have thought that, he got checked in the boards in a hockey game and he was going to be okay later that day. I got banged up a little bit, but I'll be okay. They'll send me back, they'll give me a prosthesis, and we'll move on. I'm looking at this guy, and the frame of mind, this is the first guy I talked to of all of them. I mean, there was one doctor that said, okay, this is going to be kind of, tough. That's the first person I talked to, really had a conversation with out of all on this trip. And it kind of set the tone, Tom, for the whole week. Here's a guy that just got blown up by a roadside bomb, lost his leg, face is all cut up. Oh, well, that's what happens, and I'm shaking my head and saying, the psyche of this guy, the mental toughness, the discipline, the positive frame of mind, it kind of set the tone for all of us for the whole week. I can say on a humorous note, 2 people later, I walked into this room of this kid from Fort Wayne, played hockey, wanted to go to Notre Dame and play hockey. And he had just got blown up too, but he wasn't getting anything amputated, but he was tore up pretty good. And he looks at me, he goes, "Coach Weis, I don't know if that's you or the morphine." And I'm looking at this guy, and I'm cracking up. This guy just got blown up, and he goes, "I don't know if that's you," and he meant it too. So, I signed a hat for him, and I took pictures with him, and so that I said, "Well, kid," I said, "when you come down for the morphine, this hat will be sitting over here. You just remember, you'll be able to look in and say, I guess it really did happen." But this is the third person I'm talking to. I'm saying that this is, it was pretty positive. It really brought a chuckle to my day. The first thing that is glaringly obvious, well, twofold, teamwork. I mean, the sense of the prideful sense of being part of a team. We have these signs around here now about leaving your ego at the door. I mean, there were no egos now. I mean, the sense of just doing their job and doing the job to the best of responsibility, and everyone counting on them to do their job. I mean, what better message could you send to a football team or any organization, for that matter, about just doing your job to the best of your ability, and that was blatantly obvious.